Hey, what's going on guys? It's Griff here, and in today's video we're going to be going over my DLC predictions for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you did not see my video about my base roster predictions, make sure you hit the top right title card on the screen right now. For the Smash Bros. 4 DLC characters, we had Mewtwo, Roy, Lucas, Corrin, Cloud, Ryu, and Bayonetta, who won the Smash Bros. Fighter Ballot. So that's a total of 7 characters that was in the Smash 4 DLC. For Smash Bros. Ultimate, it's kind of hard to pick a number for how many characters I think we're going to get. The Switch is pretty new, and I think Smash Bros. 4 DLC ended because they knew the Switch was coming out soon, and also they knew this game was in development. To put another wrench into the equation, Sakurai announced Echo Fighters at E3. Echo Fighters are actually very well liked by the community because it gives characters a chance to join the fight who we previously thought never had a chance. With all that being said, I don't think it's crazy to assume we get 5 newcomers and 5 Echoes. I know that sounds crazy, especially with all the characters and other content Ultimate has to offer, but Sakurai always seems to raise the bar, and these are my predictions, not fact. Finally, to my first Echo Fighter, I'm going to choose Black Shadow from the F-Zero franchise. Captain Falcon has always been in the Smash Bros. Series since the first installment of Smash Bros. 64. I personally think it's criminal that F-Zero doesn't have more representation in Smash Bros., although I can see why a second rep hasn't been added. In Melee, Ganondorf was added and he was essentially a semi-clone for Captain Falcon. From that point forward, in Brawl and Smash 4, the community would always be upset when a clone character took the place of a potential newcomer on the roster. Now that Echo Fighters are more accepted, I think Black Shadow could potentially be a DLC Echo Fighter. As I researched the F-Zero franchise, I realized that Black Shadow would fit perfectly into the heroes vs villains theme we seem to be having in Ultimate. I also dug around the internet and found some more footage of Black Shadow from the F-Zero games. He seems to have some sort of electrical properties, and I think that he could replace the fire that is in Falcon's moveset with electrical properties. How cool would it be to see an electrical Falcon punch? Some might argue that an easier Echo Fighter for Captain Falcon would be Blood Falcon, which is definitely true, but I found a Smash Ultimate screenshot where Captain Falcon is wearing his Blood Falcon alternate. At E3, Samus's Dark Samus alternate was missing, and then we got Dark Samus as an Echo Fighter, so using that logic, I'm gonna have to say sorry to the Blood Falcon fans. For the next Echo Fighter, I'm gonna go with the Octolings from the Splatoon series. They are actually an enemy of the Inklings in Splatoon 2, so that also fits our heroes vs villains theme, although that may be a stretch. I've never played any games from the Splatoon franchise, but after researching some things, they have a plethora of items and different kinds of weapons that can honestly make the Octolings a unique fighter. But for the sake of this video, we're going to keep them as an Echo. Next Echo Fighter, I'm going to go with Ninten from the Earthbound franchise. Yet again, another series I never got the chance to play, but Ninten, I mean, just look at him. He looks exactly like Ness, he just has a scarf and a different hat. I think with Ninten, you have a Chrom situation where you give Ninten a mixture of moves from Lucas and Ness. Ninten could have Lucas PK Freeze, but could have Ness PK Thunder. Ninten also has not shown up in either Lucas or Ness's new Final Smash, so that's a good sign. Mother only has 2 reps right now, and I think they are more than deserving of a 3rd rep. Number 4 spot goes to Brittany and Louie. These characters would work like Olimar and Alf, where Olimar has 4 alternates and Alf has 4 alternates, but these characters have the same moves. There's a couple of reasons why this makes sense. 1, the Pikmin franchise only has 1 to 2 reps depending if you include Alf or not, so they definitely need more representation. 2, Pikmin 4 is going to be coming out in the next year or 2, so why not market some more characters for that series with Smash Bros. 3, Brittany would give us another female rep in Smash, which is always a good thing. Hopefully we can see some Rock Pikmin used this time around. Number 5 spot goes to Black Knight from the Fire Emblem franchise. I already know what you're thinking. Fire Emblem has way too many sword fighter characters, why do we need another one? And while I agree with you to an extent, for me, I don't mind Black Knight because he actually looks like a badass. A Reddit user by the name of Shadow Crabs posted a picture of the Castle Siege stage, and Black Knight isn't in there anymore, it's just been replaced by a random knight. So he's either going to be a boss or a new fighter that would perfectly fit with the heroes vs villains theme. My first newcomer is going to be Rayman from the Rayman series. Rayman is a character that I grew up on, so I have more personal attachment to him. Rayman Legends was a great game, and I've even had the pleasure of playing the spin-off Rabbids games. If you've played the games, you know his moveset basically writes itself, and we know Sakurai would do him justice. Ubisoft and Nintendo have been very buddy-buddy in recent years, so if Rayman is going to get in Smash, it's going to be now. Up next is Paper Mario, and as I've grown up, I've never actually picked up one of his games. I've seen gameplay from multiple games in his series, and I know he is fairly popular in Japan and in the West. He wouldn't be an Echo Fighter either, as he has so many unique moves from his games. He could be a fighter with a hammer, which only DDD and Kirby use. He could turn into a paper airplane for his up special. He's such a super unique character, and I'm surprised that he's not in Smash yet. Sakurai, make it happen. For our next character, I'm picking Shantae. She's an indie character developed by WayForward, who literally wanted Shantae for Smash back when the fighter ballot was announced. They literally tweeted concept art for her alternates. You might say Shovel Knight being in Assist Trophy is as much indie representation we're gonna get, but I disagree. Shantae just has a better move pool to choose from. She could use her hair for attacks, and I know in her game she can transform into different animals, which is really cool. I really hope this genie gets to join the Smash Ultimate roster. 2 more fighters to go. Up next we have Lloyd Irving from the Tales of Symphonia series. Why Lloyd? Bandai Namco helped Sakurai make Smash 4, and they are helping him again on Smash Ultimate. They also helped develop Tales of Symphonia, where Lloyd is from, and Bandai Namco only has 1 rep right now, and it's Pac-Man. Lloyd would be a unique fighter on the roster as he uses 2 swords, which is something no fighter in Smash Bros. Has done before, unless you include Pit and Dark Pit. Don't forget, he was also a Mii costume, and we've seen a trend of Mii costumes turning into real fighters. If you want to read more on Lloyd, I will link a nice article about him, his games, and a potential Smash Bros. Moveset in the description below. Last but certainly not least, the one and only Banjo-Kazooie. This is probably the most requested character that hasn't been revealed yet. He's insanely popular in the West and even has popularity in Japan. I for one didn't play the game as much when I was younger, but I can still understand the hype. I actually enjoy the duo fighters that we've had in Smash Bros. History, being Ice Climbers, Pokemon Trainer, Rosalina and Luma, Duck Hunt, and I think Banjo-Kazooie would be another great addition to that group. Phil Spencer of Microsoft has said in the past they would be down for Banjo-Kazooie in Smash. In Melee, Sakurai said Banjo and Kazooie was considered for Smash. With duo characters, you can always create a unique moveset. Up Special would obviously involve Kazooie, different smash attacks could involve Banjo throwing Kazooie. The moveset potential is unreal with this character. 2018 also marks the 20th anniversary of Banjo-Kazooie coming out in the West. So that's why I think Nintendo would love to make Banjo-Kazooie DLC, because I think everybody would want to purchase this fighter. Hopefully Sakurai will give the fans what they want one more time. With all that being said, that's it for my Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC predictions. Only time will tell if any of these come true. Please Sakurai, give us Rayman. If you enjoyed today's video or want to stay up to date on Smash info, make sure to subscribe and leave a like. You can subscribe by hitting the link in the description or wait until the end of the video. Also in the description you can find my Twitter where I post my opinions on Smash and Smash Bros. Memes. Seriously, they are really fun, so you should give me a follow. I plan on uploading consistently through the release of Smash Bros. Ultimate, so I hope you stick around. That's it for me, my name's Griff, and I'm out.